Beyonka's Playhouse talk show. This sounds like some fake ass shit that I just did. Like when you're a little kid, she'd be like, welcome. No, forget all of that. But welcome to Beyonka's Playhouse. I am live inside of Beyonka Studios, and I have this beautiful lady next to me, Miss Kiara. Hello. Everybody, welcome Miss Kiara. Y'all better put some hearts up for Miss Kiara. Mm-hmm. But yeah, everybody, welcome Miss Kiara to the Playhouse. You better turn down, girl. Stop playing. My engineers is malfunctioning right now. All right, there you go. So tonight's topic, ladies and gentlemen, is what's too sexy and what's not sexy enough. And so as you see, I'm like, showing everything tonight. And one of the reasons why I'm showing everything tonight is because I wore this dress, right, a couple months ago on one of my shows. And I got some comments in the comment, like underneath the show, from some women, not from no men, y'all know that, right? But from some ladies, and they were like, you know, that was really nice what you had on and everything, but I think you're showing a little bit too much, and it's not really that ladylike to show so much, and maybe, you know, you might want to show a little bit less. And I was thinking to myself, like, if I wanted to show less, then I probably would have showed less. You know what I'm saying? So I thought tonight it would be awesome to do the topic and wear this dress that I wore that same night that I got those little comments in the news feed about my dress, you know, and I felt like it'd be a fun topic for us. Yeah, that was cool. Thank you. This is one of my favorite dresses. Anybody who's been following me for years, y'all know this is one of my favorite dresses because I don't wear this motherfucker about 1,326 million point 7 times.
Everybody got their favorite dress though.
Right, and this is my favorite dress, and you know why? Because I absolutely don't know where it came from. Like, it just appeared one day in my closet. So I don't know, I don't remember where I bought it from. And like, you know, when people always ask, like, where you get that dress from? And I'm like, I really don't remember. They probably like, oh, she just don't want me to buy it. But that's not the case. Like, I really don't remember where I got the dress from. It's my favorite dress. I don't know if somebody gave it to me. I know ain't nobody leave it at my house because ain't nobody leaving enough. And more people come over and they take shit. They don't leave shit. So right. I just don't know where it came from. But before we get into our topic, I think, you know, you're going to definitely be a constant person in the Playhouse. Yeah, so maybe you should just introduce yourself to the people and tell them exactly who you are, what you do, where you come from.
So my name is Kiara Carter. I went as Miss Kiara Carter on Instagram. I think right now my Instagram is Key_Carter. I've been doing radio for a year, and I got my start on Lord, listen, it's been a long day. I'm drinking.
Yeah, we got some wine. This is the real wine because we be having grape juice sometimes. No, but she brought the real wine this time tonight, so we really drinking some real wine and relaxing tonight. So y'all got to bear with us.
So I got my start on a small show. Shout out to Joe over at BBC. But you see, I got a lot of love for BBC. I started out there when I started going to radio, but before radio, I did all kinds of things, events, children's events, a million sponsors. I do a whole lot of work in the community. I'm everywhere.
I saw you did something for Toys for Tots or something like that.
Yeah, that's actually that was somebody else's event. Shout out to Rhonda. Rhonda did a Toys for Tots.
Shout out to Rhonda.
Rhonda, she is actually, please don't get mad at me if I'm saying this wrong, but she is, I think, the face of, she's doing something with Boosie right now.
Oh,
and he just got
we need to call her. We got to call her.
Rhonda is so lit. I mean, she might, I don't know, she might be watching, but Rhonda is lit. I've known her for a very long time. She was just making videos, it's her sessions, but she's a mom. Like, I love her. She's a free spirit, and she got her Boosie chips. She not playing. They fire. And yeah, I did that was her, that might have been her first event. And I hosted Toys for Tots for her.
Oh, okay.
But other than doing other people's events and hosting other people's, I do my own. So my first one, maybe about 3 years ago, I did a back to school event, and that was the one I was telling you, like, sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All kinds of
girl, right,
Starbucks.
Chick-fil-A. That's our place right there, Chick-fil-A.
I mean, they looked out, and it was in Owens Mills Library. So shout out to them. I mean, I do teach full time.
Okay.
And that's how I get a lot of the connects. So anything with kids, I'm into it. And now I went to the media side. I'm talking shit. I'm getting paid to talk shit. That's
and that's when I first started doing radio, I was like, wait a second, so we could just get on here and say whatever we want to say. You know, it's like it's therapeutic. Especially for a mom, because you're a mom too, and I'm a mom, so you know we get to like close the door, not have to be around the kids, drink wine, because you know in the Playhouse we drinking wine, and we get to just cut up and just have fun.
Yeah, it's all fun and games, it's all love. But one thing about me, I tell it like it is. So if I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry in advance. But any topic you ask me about it, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. It's raw, it's real. I said it.
I think that's what radio personality is supposed to do.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, it's like a catch-22 because sometimes, you know, somebody might like it, somebody might not like it, and then, you know, you have your hate friends and your love friends, your love followers and your hate followers. So, I mean, it's a catch-22, but at the end of the day, you know, being who you are behind the camera as well as when they meet you in person, I think that's what people appreciate more. You know, the realness of everything.
People say I have a radio voice, but I think you got radio voice.
You think so?
Yes, you do.
You know what? It's funny, I really think I got the most annoying voice, right?
Really?
So
that's what makes it unique. Radio is pretty different. I mean, I feel like mine is kind of deep and raspy. People are like, oh, I love your voice.
You do have a nice voice.
Well, I like your voice. Your radio voice is lit.
Oh, thank you. And you know what? I would because Beyonka's Playhouse, right? I was gonna come on, you know, because a lot of people over the years told me like, you got this real sexy voice, right? So I was gonna come on Beyonka's Playhouse when I first started the show and be like on some real like so, you know, get a real sexy for everybody. But exactly right, and that's one of the reasons I didn't do that because I was like, okay, I don't want anybody thinking I'm trying to remake LaDawn Black because she is one and one only. You know, so I said, let me just go ahead and just be myself. And being myself, when I started going back and watching the videos, people were like, oh, it was so awesome. And I was like, I sound super annoying. I need to turn on the sexy or something. but when I get behind the camera and when I'm like behind the microphone, I just turn into myself. It's not like I can really fake it. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm sure you guys have watched some shows where, you know, this voice get a little bit sexy, especially when we got somebody sexy inside the Playhouse. So like we got that nice male up in this door and I'll be like, oh, okay, let me just get real sexy. I'm planning on, speaking of sexy males, I'm planning on having some my engineer is doing my hand signals and she know I'm like slow when it comes to the hand signals. Oh, okay. Right, exactly. So, but you know, speaking of the sexy males, I have some very handsome friends who are male exotic dancers, and I'm gonna be bringing them to the Playhouse soon. I know, right, girl? We can bring them up in here, put some oil on them and everything. Girl, you gotta come back for that, and have some fun with them because they're doing a lot of events coming up, and you know, we just gonna work together because I'm doing some events and they're gonna be doing events. So I feel like, you know, we should just go ahead and connect with each other, you know, and have some fun inside the Playhouse.
That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. So what's your favorite thing about doing radio? Because and you know, the second one is gonna be like, what's the worst thing? Like, what's the downfall to it? But what's the best thing about doing radio and having a show?
I would have to say the people that I meet. I meet so many different types of people. When I was on Small Talk, that was the name of the show. I couldn't get it out of it. Small Talk. I met authors. I met advocates. I met so many different types of people, teachers, strippers, dancers. Like, you meet so many different people that share the same love that you share. It's like everybody just wants to make it. So I really love the fact that I can meet strangers and we have connections. I built some of the best bonds through radio.
I agree 1,000%.
And I mean, I try to help them. They trying to help me. We all helping each other. So it's like that's amazing. It's not really, you're not trying to, you know, everybody about $1. It's not like that already. You know, it's kind of.
Have you found that it's the people that you meet that you probably come on the show and that you're networking with that are that way, like you're able to build with, as opposed to the people that you actually are in the circle with?
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask right before I said, like, okay, well, this is what I think. Before I said it, I was like, let me ask that question because that's what I found. You know?
I mean, but it's like, the people, you got to keep it all in the circle at the same time. So everybody around me is doing something. Like, it gets to the point where we go to events and people are saying, like, oh, you know this person. When did you connect with them? Like, no, I've known her since I was a kid. Yeah. So my whole circle, pretty much everybody in my circle is pretty much on right now.
Yeah. When I first met her, I'm like, oh, you know, I want to talk to this person. She's like, girl, I know that person.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
like,
oh my
it was like, wow, like I get excited that you know the same people. It's like, oh, y'all know of us. It's yeah. So shout out to Wiz. That's my best friend. She does the X Caps. She has new language. The twins, they got their own bartending business. I mean, everybody is working. I'm proud of everybody for real. Really.
And that's what's really beautiful, the fact that everybody and that you're naming and everybody in your circle, people that you grew up with, are actually doing something positive. You know, and everybody's bosses.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, and Raven, how can I forget Raven? Love the Culture Radio is so big. You gotta look them up. Love the Culture Radio. Everybody, I can't really like stick down to one particular, but these are all people not only do I work with, but I know personally. I'm so proud of them. They do everything. So that's what I love about radio. It just keeps going. Yeah. And then I can say what I want. Like, people get mad at me. They don't follow me every day, but I just say what I want.
I know. You know how you go from that 5,000 to like 4,099, 4,098, but then you have like 800, you know, requests. So it's like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and add people because I'm sure, you know, there's always going to be somebody that does not like what it is that we're saying or what it is that we're doing. Or just like the whole topic thing, you know, about what's too sexy or what's not too sexy. You know, there are going to be some people who view the show, my show, anybody's show, and say like, oh, well, I don't really like that. You know, and you have the right to like or not like something that somebody else is doing. And that's all the reason why you.
But you know what they say, no publicity is bad publicity.
Yes.
So if they talking, you're doing something right. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I have no clue. I don't know what you're talking about. That's fine. But you're talking about me, so that's fine. Yeah. As long as you know who I am and I keep popping and I stay. I
had to find that place to get there, right? Because, you know, you go through different cycles in life.
Absolutely.
And, you know, from being a kid, you know, going through, you know, the kids talking about you, to, you know, being a teenager, and then you got the teenage girls, you know, oh, she thinks she's cute type, you know, you ready to fight, you know, you got that stage. And then when you become an adult, you know, it's a whole nother avenue of understanding, you know, if that person is talking about me, then, you know, I definitely must be popping. You know what I mean? Something has to be going right, you know, in order for them to be talking about me. So I had to get to that place, y'all, because I was ready to fight every 5 minutes. I was just like, oh, I just heard that she said this about me. Or I just heard that that person said that about me. And I was ready to fight every single time. I'm trying to say. Until I finally was just like, and not even just ready to fight, but I was just heartbroken. You know, I'm a really emotional person.
Really?
I really am. And I wish, you know, and I don't even mind telling y'all because y'all know I don't give a damn. But I really am. And people tell me all the time that that's one of my biggest downfalls. But I don't think it's a downfall. It's just how God made me. You know, so I'm like, if you say something about me, it affects me. As much as it shouldn't affect me, it does affect me. And it may hurt me, but it builds me at the same time. So when somebody's saying something about me, it's just like, oh my God, well, why? Why would they say that? And I'm all wanting to go through the investigation. I'm all like, I want to talk to that person. Like, can we please kumbaya? Like, what happened? What did I do? And
you know, got a good heart though. I'm like, I got a good heart. But then I got like this other side, like, you know, you got Beyonce and then you got Sasha Fierce.
Yeah.
Like, no, I have the heart of go, I'll give you anything, I'll help you. Any way I can help you, I'll help you. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't care about nobody. I don't care. Like, but it's crazy. It's the weirdest thing. But I understand because I have a little heart.
Yeah. Right. I just got that middle. Like, I have the extremely loving side of me, which is Kiara. And then Beyonka is like, oh, bitch, let me show you what you just did. How you just fucked up. Like, let me show you what you just did. So this is the wrath. So Beyonka is the wrath of when you hurt Kiara. When you hurt Kiara, Beyonka is coming to. And some people out there, you know. Because you probably sitting there like, I can't. I always hear like, I can't stand that bitch Beyonka. I bet you can't. Because she ain't going to let you fuck with Kiara.
Really?
I'm telling you, I've heard it so many times. And it's only the people who do something wrong to me that feel that way. You know what I mean?
Mine is usually my mouth, though. I ain't gonna lie. Mine is my mouth.
Your mouth.
If people don't like me, it's because I said something to hurt you. Like my mouth.
You got that mouth, that tongue that spit bleeds. Yeah. That's what they say.
My mom used to say that my tongue was gonna be the death of me. I really believe that's how I'm gonna go out.
Dang, you really got a slit tongue.
Yeah. I wish I could rap. I'd be a rapper. Maybe I could be a ghostwriter or something.
You know what?
I mean, I could talk, but it's just not my life. I don't know nothing about what I'm talking about.
I swear I be thinking I'm a rapper, y'all. Y'all be saying it. Y'all be saying a post.
I wish I could rap. listen, if I could rap, I would have bars because I can talk and I can write, but it's just why would I rap about something that's not my life?
See, I can write too, but like, I'm writing right now, and when I get really, really hurt, oh my God, I wish I had my phone, y'all, so I could tell y'all right now. Oh, dang. Oh.
You just be writing?
I just wrote this morning, right? Real quick, right? This morning, I was like, one of my exes hit me up. I know, right? And they
getting juicy.
This is juicy, right? Sip, sip. So one of my exes hit me up, and I entertained the conversation for a second, right? But then I was thinking, like, oh my God, like, this particular ex hurt me so bad. Facebook friends, I know you guys saw when I was sleeping with that pillow with that T-shirt on it in the truck, talking about doing, I used to do video diaries every morning. And I was look, she like, damn, he hurt her.
What's his name? Yeah, find him.
I know. This, I'm telling you, I was devastated. And I think I was even more devastated because I couldn't understand, like, again, see, look, she broke the whole place. I couldn't understand, like, why he hurt me. Like, there was no reason for it. Like, he just, like, woke up one morning and was like, I'll see you later, and then come back. I know. And then he just kept coming back, like, every couple months, like, you know what I'm saying, playing with my heart. And so I was, like, wearing the damn girl. He left one of his shirts, and I would put it on. I had it on a T-shirt, and I took the motherfucking T-shirt everywhere I went. Yes, I did, y'all. I'm not ashamed. Yes, I did.
So wait a minute. So, he would come back every couple months.
Yeah, he would come back.
Wait a minute.
He would, and my retarded tail would take him back. I would open the door. I'm telling you.
Yo, we gotta help her.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You would open the door.
I would.
I can't even knock you, because listen, when you love somebody, love will make you do some crazy things. You be doing backflips, jumping in hurdles. Just not me. Don't come for me, because I don't love nobody that much.
Shit.
I can, but I don't love it. Like now, I'm just
I'm extremely cautious now.
Yeah.
I'm extremely cautious now because that was a pain like I never ever want to feel again. And what really is strange to me is the fact that I've been married and divorced twice. Oh. And like when I got divorces, I was just like, all right, when I can see you when I see you, how that? You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, okay, it's over. You ain't pay no bills. I told you pay the bills. You ain't pay no bills. Like you got out. So I felt like
this is funny. I'm here for it. I love it. See, this our radio is raw.
It's really raw because it's real. It's real. And we can't, and this is live, streaming live from YouTube and Facebook.
Oh my goodness.
So we can't even like go back and edit this.
Yeah, like, no edits. Real life.
But so anyway, long story short, because y'all was about to get a whole lot that you're not gonna get. But long story short, he sent me some messages yesterday. So we talking back and forth and everything, and he like, you know, I really want to marry you and blah blah blah. I know. This how he do though. This how he do. I ain't talked to him in a couple months. He just pop up like, I really want to marry you. I really want to be with you. And I'm all like, dang, like, all right, let me just think about this. Then I was like, hold on. I woke up this morning and I was like, just immediately poetic. Because I was just like, wow, like, you know, it took me a long time to get over you. I had to learn to live without you. And the time that I had to learn to live without you, God blessed me to be. Like, I just started, like, I ain't going to tell you all the stuff I wrote, right? But I wrote, like, this long poem about it. And it was just about, you know, how God, like, gave me the strength to live without him. I didn't want to live without him. Like, I just felt like, no, I'm not going to go on. I was that in love with this man. And he was my best friend. I think that's another reason why I hurt so much. Because he was my best friend. We were together every single day. We did everything together. And then all of a sudden, I had that person just up and disappear. And you don't understand why. You don't know why. You don't have reason. Y'all didn't argue. Nothing happened. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, something happened.
It happened with him.
But you got blessings in disguise, man. Sometimes you got to look at it as a blessing. You don't know what was, you know.
Yeah, something was going on.
He might have been gay. Look.
At this point, I'm just keeping it real. Oh my God! Oh my God!
No offense to him or y'all.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. I was just wait.
Look, you like sweating. No, because listen, not even like, oh my gosh. Listen, no disrespect or offense. Like,
I'm not offended at all.
I'm so serious though, because we live in times like I had
that DL is real.
We live in times where I had this conversation with somebody when you were younger. Females experiment with females. Yeah. I don't care what nobody said. You was a child in some way, shape, or form. You experimented with females. Y'all
kissed the little girlfriends.
Okay, but you never hear guys tell this story about his situation with his guy friends.
That is like so true.
He was so secretive that they really humans. They have the same feelings and emotions that we had. It's no different. You understand what I'm saying? So when we get older, and even as females, we deal with guys, and we like, oh, I'm tired of him. You got your girlfriend you can lean on. Hey, things happen. It's the same thing with them.
So you telling me all these niggas gay?
The engineer like, at this point, I'm joining this conversation because I need to know.
We can go really deep with this, but a lot more than in my small 27 years of life, a lot more people are gay than y'all believe.
No, let me tell you.
I call them all gay because I think not to say that they're actually encountering sexual activity with other guys, but that's they gay.
And are they curious? You know, and
it's something. It's no reason why if you have a good woman and you doing all these things, you don't just up and leave with no explanation. Nobody unless it happens. You could have been going through something, but obviously something ain't work out when he realized you were what he needed. You understand what I'm saying?
All right, y'all listen. Y'all already know, because I talk about this on another show too. Oh, you probably don't know. And now we got some Kiara followers on here. We want I'm gonna spill some more tea. We got wine, so wine is gonna allow this tea to spill just a little bit. So let me see.
Oh yeah,
we gonna have right. There we go. Girl, that engineer is the shh.
Okay.
So
they hired.
So in the back and forth, right, of me and this dude, right, I still continue to have him as a friend. So like I said, the door will open whenever he, decided to call me or come back around. I open the door. So one particular time, y'all might see a tea out this motherfucking ah.
Oh my goodness.
So one time I decided to go ahead and I gotta sugarcoat this, y'all, because I can't give y'all everything, but I allowed this person to be in my space where he was around me and my personal assistant, and my personal assistant, was that's too much? That's too much? Yeah, that's too much? Okay, that's too much. Okay, I'm sorry, listen, I'm getting
oh, leave this tea, I'm here for it. I gotta give my opinion, my honest
I'm pretty sure everybody know we talking about.
Okay, well,
I don't know. So
look, she don't know. She's like, she's like, aren't y'all engineers at this point? Why y'all even in this conversation? So the person, so this is the thing, right? So I'm gonna just not even say name nobody rules, even though I already did. At this point, we cannot rewind. But so one person in my life is like a really close person to me, and they are gay. And so he's been in my life for a few years. And he's been around me and my ex dude. And
did I say all this nigga was gay? Go ahead, though. Listen, I know it all. I've been proud of you.
Look, that's why I was like, damn. Like, how did she know? I didn't even spill no tea yet.
I know.
So, oh my God, when I tell you this, you know how you be in denial, but it's like no matter how much I want to admit this and be in denial all at the same time, she about to take me out of denial. Damn it. Yeah. So he's been around us, and ever since day one, I've just been, how you had that gay friend, you had that gay friend. So whenever you had a gay friend, you'd be like, listen, let me know if this nigga that I'm about to talk to gay or not, because I'm gonna need to know, like, before I go ham, if this nigga gay. So I did that, you know what I'm saying? Like, immediately when I started dating, I'm like, listen, let me know if this nigga's gay. Like, well, not immediately, but like a couple months after when they met, I'm like, let me know. And he was like, I don't know. This is what he said. He was like, I don't know, I can't really tell. So I'm like, okay, but my gaydar went off because my first husband, father owned a gay club. So I spent a lot of time around gay men. So my gaydar went off. But instead of me paying attention to my gaydar, I'm like, no, it can't be, because this is a young guy. He's, look good. He's athletic. He's... I hate her right now. I hate her. But listen, he's athletic, and it's no way. And then, just situations was coming up between me and other females about him. So, yes, girl, ugly, raw, ugly. So I'm just like, no, it can't be. So 2 years passed, and every now and then, you know, we're all three in the same presence. What went off again on my gator, right? Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, right? But what went off was the fact that they would even have conversation. I know, right? I know this sounds petty, right? But
I got the drink.
But listen, listen. So anybody that's straight out there know, right? If your girlfriend has a friend that's gay, you just, I don't know, maybe it's me, but you just don't hold conversation with that dude. You know what I'm saying? It's just like not that much interaction between the two men.
They kind of, I mean, yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, they like hey, high respect type thing, but that's kind of it. You know what I'm saying?
Hanging, right.
So it's not no like playful type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all
so
smoking with each other.
First of all, I didn't want you gonna tell me, engineer, not to say that.
I just had Jamal.
So anyway, so somebody said they need a drink. Yeah. Hey, listen, get your drink ready. Go get your drink ready, because y'all, it's not to get good. Listen.
Somebody said I need a drink. This nigga is gay. I told y'all he's gay. Listen, if I send a picture, all I could look at it and tell you.
Oh, Jesus! Okay.
But it's funny that I knew he was gay. That's why
as soon as she said it, I'm like, so it's not me, I'm not ugly?
No, it's not you. You're not ugly.
I was like, damn, like, I really must be slipping. But anyway, so.
Once gay, always gay. That's like, somebody asked the question, I think, on Facebook, if the guy ever had a gay experience, would you title him gay? Yes, he's fucking gay. Yeah. I'm sorry to break it to you, he's gay. Yeah, if he had a gay experience, like gay. To even cross that water, like just like for a woman. Like if a woman crossed that water, then she likes women. It's not no, you know, I just did it one time, but I really don't like women. No, if you allow another woman to kiss you, touch you, go downstairs, you're pretty much, you know, you like women or you're curious. But so anyway, what led up to the whole like real falling out between all three of us, right, is so I had not seen him, my ex-dude, I had not seen him. I'm going to just say my ex-dude name is Bob, right? I had not seen Bob, and Bob, let's just keep on with these white names. I hadn't seen Bob in like about a month, about 30 days. Okay. And he just shows up at my place of business. When he shows up to my place of business, my gay friend is there. My gay friend, you know, he's my gay friend, so you know that's my good girlfriend. So he like, oh, he here. Oh, don't try to fall back in the trap, boo, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, fuck him. Like, I ain't paying his ass no mind. Like, this nigga think I'm about to go back with him. I'm about to be with him. Like, fuck him. He, you know, I'm talking my little shit or whatever. At the same time, it's my place of business, so I'm handling business. I'm not really, you know, even entertaining either one of them because I'm trying to handle business. Right.
So I happen to peep out the side of my motherfucking eye that these motherfuckers is talking. And immediately I got that feeling in my stomach like, wait a motherfucking minute. Like, why would they be talking? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's a whole lot of people in this place of business. And then I just look over and I see that they talking. But it's so many people handling bit that I'm trying to handle business with that I don't have time to walk over and address the situation because it's not even that it's a real situation. They could be talking about something small. I don't know. Long story short, when everything was over, I go out and Bob is still there. My ex boo's still there, but my friend is gone. So I'm like, damn, like he left without even saying anything to me. Like, this is my good girlfriend. We cool. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why he leave without saying nothing to me? So I'm walking out, you know, with Bob, and I'm like, Bob, like, what the fuck? Like, you know, did you see where he went? And he's like, no. He was like, no. I was like, I think he left or whatever. And I'm like, I know, but where'd he go? Like, he ain't say nothing to me. So he's like, I don't know. So we walk into my car, and I'm like, now mind you, I ain't seen him in a month. My retarded ass always opening the door for him and letting him come back in. So I'm thinking you done showed up at my place of business because you're trying to get back in my good grace. Right. I say, are you coming? You know, you coming to my house? What's up? He says, well, I was gonna come out there, but I'm gonna go smoke with homeboy.
Oh, he's gay. Next. You don't have to on this no more. He's
no! Don't make me have a breakdown on the show.
Seriously, he's gay. I don't know. First of all, I know a lot of. Let me go back to the educated me. I know a lot of different guys. Because I was about to say, I know a lot of street names. I know a lot of different types of guys. I know guys that are from all walks of life. but never have I ever heard of a straight guy. I know guys that won't even smoke a blunt behind a faggy. Do you understand what I'm saying? If they know that he's a faggy, they're not with none of that. If we were in a room, I'm talking about family members, cousins, whoever. I'm not smoking no blunt behind no faggy because that's just not what they're going to do. So but you're going to leave your girl to go smoke with her girlfriend, guy friend, gay friend, but you and the gay friend going to go smoke together. We all going in the car, the house. Like, who does that? That's not even, you smoke by yourself. Don't get high if you can't get high. Like, you didn't need it.
And he had the weed. Like, he had the weed. That's the thing. Right. Like, he didn't need no weed because he had the weed.
Right. You can't even say, well, I needed him to get me high. Like, no.
Yeah. So let me tell you what's even worse, right?
They might have been messing with each other.
So listen to what's worse, though. So I hadn't talked to him in months. Like I said, you know, I hadn't talked to him in months. My good girlfriend and I, we totally parted ways because when I found out that that's what he said, I didn't even get mad at Bob. I straight went to the phone and called my good girlfriend, like, bitches, you motherfucking crazy. Like, I went off like, oh, see, you don't know the Beyonka side of me. Like, man, you play a lot, but nigga, you playing a lot of games, and I'm gonna have to drag it. Like, I went on some old, you know, off the wall stuff, right? But I know, right? Look at you, right?
This response.
I know, right? So this is his response, though. He was like, you know, I'm sorry, I love you. You.
Wait a minute.
He like, I'm sorry. This is my good girlfriend I'm talking to. He like, I'm sorry, you know, I love you, you know, me and you are cool, and I didn't mean to overstep those boundaries. He was like, but you always kept saying, let me see if he, you know, gay or whatever. Like, he was like, so I was really trying to help you out type stuff, right? I'm like, no, I ain't with none of that. Like, no, like, we not friends no more, fuck you, bye. Like, that type of situation. So me and him and me, like, I loved him to death. Like, just like I love, like, it was hard for me because I mourned the relationship of me and my best friend and me and my lover because I just kept going back to that person. So it was like I was mourning two relationships, like having to let go. Y'all don't understand. It's like, no, but listen.
Let him go because he's gay. Like,
so
I'll never go back.
So to end this, right, I hadn't talked to them in months, right? So yesterday when he started inboxing me, like talking to me, you know, texting me or whatever, and, you know, having a conversation, I swear to God, y'all, 2 hours later, my good girlfriend calls my phone like, hey, boo, I miss you. What you been up to? Yes.
Yeah.
You sure?
Positive. I told you before you even told me the story.
What y'all think? You think it could be like a coincidence? Because sometimes things is coincidental.
You ain't talk to somebody, one person in 30 days, you ain't talk to a person in 30, 35 days, and the same day they call you, and he's so sorry, he loved me so much, he was just I'm trying to help you out, boo. No, you're trying to help yourself out because y'all both gay. Y'all smoke blunts behind each other. You smoke with me, I'm your girl. What you talking about? Why would you not smoke with me? He's gay. So Beyonka needs a new man. Anybody want to? She doesn't. You can't be gay.
I know, like, don't be gay.
Like, you can't have any gay experiences. We don't do that.
That just got me scarred for life, though. So I don't know. Like, if you have, like, I got like this little checklist of things that you cannot have. Like, things that you cannot be doing, things you cannot have.
What's on your checklist?
I'm trying to tell you, like, because let me tell you, I'm going to just say, and I ain't putting nobody out there because I heard y'all be putting people out there on my show, and I won't put nobody out there, but what I will say is that was not my first experience with a man that was on a low that I was in denial about. So that's all I'm going to say. So now I have a checklist. Look at my face. Look at, I know, like, it's like I got a gator on my forehead, but wow, I don't understand. You know what? And this is real talk, right? You know what it is? I think I attract broken people. And this is real talk, because even the women that I've dealt with have been broken women. I love you though, boo, because I know one of them is watching. And you know, love you. But anyway, you broken. So, you know, have mommy issues. You know what I'm saying? Like they grew up with mommy issues and they want that nurturing, that, oh, please love me type. And I'm just such a loving person. I got like 30 kids, you know, and all this. So they just like, let me come to her because she's going to heal my broken wounds and she's going to love me. And so now, like, if you had a bad childhood, I'm going to find you a date. It won't be me, but I'm going to find you a date. And that's not knocking people with broken childhoods, because I do. Everybody needs love. But I just realized that I'm not that person that needs
Oh my God.
So I just have like this whole checklist. Like I ask people immediately, like, well, do you and your mom get along? Like, is she in your life? Because nobody I ever dated had a mother, ever. Like they all had, like, grew up without their mothers. Their mothers died. Their mothers gave them up. They grew up in foster care. Like every single person, like them, something happened with their mother.
Deep.
I know, ain't that deep?
That's different because usually people have daddy issues.
They have both mommy and daddy issues.
Yeah.
So their dads is gone, but their mothers are the ones that they really hold anger for because either they passed away, they were on drugs, they gave them up, something happened with their mother. So now my first question is somebody's like, hey, how you doing? Is hey, so are you and your mommy in life? Are y'all cool? Are y'all cool? Y'all good? Like, do y'all talk every day?
These questions you gotta ask though. Everybody's going through. It's so much going on.
So you ain't never had a guy you dated that might have been possibly on a DL. Look at your eyes. Don't hold back. Don't hold back in the Playhouse.
Listen, I don't mean any harm. I never but I haven't dated many people. I have. Oh my God, I'm really thinking like, has anybody done it? First of all, the answer is no. I never had anybody that I even assumed, thought, think, nothing like that. I've never had no. The answer is no. But I'm trying to think if anybody even did anything to make me question, like, wow. I gotta really think. I've been through a lot in my life, so I'm sitting here trying to go through each year.
Oh my God. You're only 27.
Yeah, but it's just like, I'm really thinking. I haven't been in many relationships. I only had 3 real boyfriends. Like, but I have situations. But I don't think anybody's ever did. I'm trying to think, has anybody even let me do anything gay to them? No.
I think that's another one of my issues. I'm trying to say, I do some things this is not right, I think sometimes, and I think that's the problem with me too.
So you turn them gay, you turn them out.
But if you let me turn you out, then I mean you initially was gay from the beginning. If you want to let me do whatever I want to you, then you initially was gay from the beginning. Don't you agree?
If you try, you should have gay tests. If you do these gay tests and these guys pass.
But the doctor said the physician said that the test is not technically.
I mean, I can't say that because I will agree with you because we can just say it. Somebody put something again. These are like hot topics, questions of the day. Shout out to my Facebook friends because they are like it. They be having question of the day and all this like.
Oh yeah, shout out to y'all.
And they be lit like, oh my gosh, girl, all them. So they put if a guy would. Somebody put something about if a guy if a guy allows you to do something to them like touch them or like anywhere anally or like that you.
That's what I'm talking about with the physician.
On them. Like I understand it's some nasty people in the world. So the question was, would you if a guy lets a female lick?
Oh yeah,
is he gay?
Is he gay? In your book?
Okay.
Is he gay in your book?
If a guy lets a female,
it's a female
lick
that's gay.
him, I'm gonna tell you, I don't think that's gay.
Because it's a female.
I'm gonna tell you why.
If it was a male, that'd be something different. But it's a female.
It's a female, and I just feel like now this is when I question if you allowed me to, and I'm not saying I'm done. I'm not saying I'm done. I'm not saying I haven't done it. But what I'm saying is, if a guy allows you to lick them in their anal area, toss their salad. If they allow you to do that, I feel like it's limits to it. It's structure. For one, you cannot bend over as a grown ass man. You can't do
okay, yeah,
that's rule number one.
And if you bend over without you even asking, ding, 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 ding,
first of all, the guy can't never bend over. If he bends over, he's gay. I don't care what anybody says. But if he allows you to do it, that's fine. The problem is you want to test his gayness. I'm gonna tell you, this is the secret. While you're licking, playing, doing anything arousing, try to stick your finger in his butt and see what he does. If he lets you leave, he's gay. Gay dog goes off. But if he just be like, oh my God, what are you doing? Or like, or it feels uncomfortable, he's never had that done before. So he's fine. He's not gay.
But if it feels uncomfortable and he just lets you keep going?
No, because he wouldn't enjoy it if he wasn't gay. People gotta enjoy that. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like
it's not about enjoying it.
And they gotta be scared talking.
And then some people don't enjoy it, but you just gotta talk them into it. Like you gotta.
Then you making
not fingers, maybe tongues and licking and kissing and sucking. That's fine, but fingers, it's like penetration.
What y'all think?
If he enjoys penetration, he's gay.
What do they think? They say what they think.
If you like penetration, you're gay. Sorry to bring it to you.
Fingers, it don't matter. Not my thing.
It don't matter. It's not your thing, Mike.
But so if you're getting head and somebody like I don't know how y'all get head or anything, but it can get very sloppy and very nasty. You can get saliva that leaks there, like you. What you gonna say? Oh my God! You spit on my. It went to my hand. Well, you're not gonna say none of that. You're gonna spit back and you're gonna like it. That's what's gonna happen. You can't not Mike, you can't not continue trying.
I know it's not your thing because you ain't had the right one.
I know.
I'm just saying, like because you got some girls that just scared. Period. Like they just scared to do certain things. So if you scared, if you were one of them girls that just scared to just do different things, and that's going into Thursday's topic. I don't know if Kiara coming back or not, but we're gonna have like a little pajama party. And Thursday, we're gonna talk about keeping a relationship alive, like sexually, like things that you can do in the bedroom. Just different experiment. Because if you're just doing the same old,
you won't get replaced.
But
no, I
don't know because I'm trying to find some sexy lingerie for Thursday show. So I don't know the couples. I was like, this couple's Thursday, and couples might be like, bitch, like they get on the live and be like, nope, not watching this tonight. Now she got that on. She changed her clothes.
And my thing is like, don't get me wrong, but I'm all for like, I can't. I'm weird. I know I'm 27. I'm very dry. Sexually, I am dry when it comes to experimenting, but I'm not dry when it comes to sex. But I cannot, like, I've never had a one night stand. I've never randomly slept. I've never looked at anybody and said, oh my gosh, he looks good. Let me sleep with him. No, I've never done that.
I've never done it either. I don't think,
and let me tell you,
I don't think girls really do that.
I don't think, oh shit. Well, I'll show you something to do. but I don't.
Because I hear about it, but I've never heard no girl say,
Anybody I've ever been intimate with, I've had a relationship with them, a long-lasting relationship. So I do say that. Now, what's the fucking time? I forgot. So I understand that like it's people out here that will do anything, but I like y'all gotta learn to be pleased. I please my guy, my nigga. Right? If it ain't my nigga, I ain't trying to please you. So when I think sexually, I think about pleasing. So I don't know. It's like,
I think that's how, and especially going into Thursday, that's one of the things that I want to tell couples like. You gotta stop thinking about just doing the act and actually the art of the act. Girl, don't be hanging out with Playhouse. No, I'm gonna switch. But it's not just about the actual act. It's about enjoying it. And people know, like when your mate not really enjoying what it is that you're doing. Like when you're just doing something and the person is just doing it just to be doing it. I mean, really, I joked earlier about, I don't know if you guys saw on my Facebook page, but it's this little video where the kids get to open up all these little boxes and they get to see whether it's a boy or girl. And it's real funny because a lot of little kids, girl, you gotta watch it. It's so funny. I was in tears last night, but a lot of little kids was opening up the boxes and they was really sad. Like if it was a girl, like some of the little kids was like, "But I wanted a brother," and then and they was really breaking down crying. And then if it was a boy, some of the little kids was breaking down like, "But I wanted a sister," and I was like, "Really? Don't be mad at your like if it's a boy." Don't be mad at your dad. Be mad at your mother because she's doing too much. She's doing too much. She's doing too much. She's doing too much. She should have laid her ass there, chilled out. She's doing too much.
So what's the saying? If the female is more dominant, you have a boy.
It's if you're more dominant in that act, right? So if you have a sexual act and if you're having sex and let's say you and your man having sex and this particular night, like. You just feeling like you just want to do some extra shit, swing across the chandelier, dropping it like it's high, doing all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying in the bedroom, and he's just like you've dominated him, and your passion for him, like you just really want him. You really just everything about him is turning you on. So that's like making your hormones even higher. So you are dominant in that situation, and you're more passionate in that situation. So that will give you a boy.
So you wasn't doing too much to your girls.
You're damn right, because I didn't like none of your daddies. Psych. I'm just kidding.
Girl,
it's just comedy. let me tell you something. And you know, women be mad when I say this, right? But it's not about every time. It's about when you actually were impregnated.
Right.
So in that moment, whether he was on top from the, especially, let me tell you something. Y'all women out there that like it from the back, let me tell you something. You finna have girls. You finna have girls.
Oh, that's right.
You finna have girls because you just allow him to have all the control, all the, you know what I'm saying? You're like your hormones and everything is not as high as his because he putting in more work. Even for a man to even be there, like he's doing more. You know what I'm saying? So if you are just relaxing and you know what I'm saying, yeah, that's gonna be a girl. So the children don't need to be blaming the mother, I mean the father at that time. They be like, "Mom, get your ass up, get up, like get up and do something, Like you just want to keep laying there and having all these girls. That's what you gonna do? No, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? That might not be all the time, but in that moment, and let me tell y'all something, because y'all probably like, "Oh, she lying." I have been helping women get pregnant with the sex that they wanted to get pregnant about for the past 10 years, and I have not been wrong once. Real shit. Like, I do the sexology shit for real. I'm a sexologist. I'm a sexologist.
I want a boy, and I can't.
You want a boy? I'm telling you, lady. No, you want a boy, you need to get it. Listen, tell him real shit.
Listen, no. Pause. It ain't no him. And right now, and I ain't.
Oh, ain't nobody right now?
I got to have a nanny. I got to know.
Oh, you got to.
Seriously, I would have to find me a guy with some money and no kids. That's just how I feel. To have another child.
And no kids?
No kids. Now, if I had a husband and he didn't have any children, I would give him that. Like,
you know what's funny? I meet guys all the time that don't have any children.
Really? Where?
And I'm just like, oh, okay, yep, not even gonna be able to do it because at this point, like, you know what I'm saying? Unless, you know, unless you know they're really okay with not having kids, because you know you get with somebody that don't have kids and then you don't want to have kids, and then eventually they're gonna still have kids. Shout out to those who had kids.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like anybody I deal with now is gonna have a child, but
yeah.
I mean, if you have a child with children, and I have my children, I'm not planning to have more children. Like, I don't even care if you marry me. I don't want any more because you got kids and I got kids. It's just too much.
You don't want another one. You 27.
I do want another child, but however, when I want my kids to like live another type of lifestyle. Yeah, you want to be able to get them the things that they want as well as the things that they need. You don't want them to struggle. I don't want nobody to struggle. And then the thing is, like, I would, if I had a husband and he didn't have any children, I would feel like I'm giving him that. I have something to look forward to. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm his wife and I'm giving him children of his own.
Yeah.
But other than that, you got your kid, I got mine. They can just give me the money. I don't got time for that. We can go on vacations together.
Well, if you, okay, we got a comment.
Oh, comments? I'm scared.
Valentina said, well, maybe I need him to do more because I have too many boys.
Hey, listen, Valentina, I know you. And let me tell you something. Lay the fuck down. Lay down. Stop jumping up on top. Stop backing it up. Like, let him do him. If you let him do him, then you gonna have a girl. I promise you. It's factual. I do this. Like, you doing too much, and I know you personally. You doing too much.
Well, I must don't do enough. I'm confused.
Let me tell you something. And another thing is, like, if you really, like, if you decide that you're gonna have another baby, and for those women out there right now, if you have daughters and you trying to get yourself a son, I promise you, listen to me carefully. Tell that nigga to do absolutely nothing. And don't get me wrong, you might need to do some squats. You might need to do some, push-ups. Get yourself ready because, you might need to get it together. Get your little workout on because it ain't going to be easy. But you got to be the one to have full control. Not only that, if you're with somebody that you really don't want to be with, it's not going to happen. If you're with somebody that you're not really passionate about, like, it's not going to happen. Like, you got, you know what I'm saying? Those women that have boys, I always say this, like, when a woman is having a boy, and she's like, I can't stand this motherfucker man. So I said, oh, no, you was in love with that nigga. Oh, you love that man. Like, you had some passion for that man. You really, something in that moment turned you on because your hormones were turned on way more in that moment for you to be able to conceive a boy. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's a girl, then we know that. I got 7 daughters. Trust me. I didn't like them. Trust me. I was doing nothing. Trust me. But you see, That last
Wait,
one.
you ain't like that father, so you ain't do nothing. Like,
I did nothing.
I don't even like it.
I ain't do nothing. I was like, let me get this over with, because at this point I'm married, and it's my obligation as a wife. So let's get this over with. Let's do this. Let's do this. So go ahead. Go ahead. What's the next comment?
Lamar said it was good, but
Donovan
said I disagree. I did all the work and I have a boy.
Donovan, you lying.
Donovan, let me tell you something, Donovan. You thought you did all the work.
Oh, right.
But please. I'm playing, Donovan. That was a joke. Because I really don't know. I have 2 daughters, so I guess I'm a lazy ass. But I'm far from lazy, so that's why I don't get it.
Yeah, it's not about being. It's not about being lazy or who. It's just in that moment. In that moment, and I mean, all of y'all, listen, like, because somebody is going to still get it wrong and be like, okay, well, I just did all the work. You can go and do all the work, and then decide to take a break and rest and get frustrated, or like, okay, enough is enough, and then he go ahead and finish, and then you have a girl, you're gonna be like, all that I did. No, you didn't do everything, because you got to take it home. You got to be the one in full control in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be in that moment. Donovan, listen, I know you too, Donovan. I know you too. So you just might have put in some work, because I think you look, you know what I'm saying? So you might have even put in some work. But I would just say, don't let your girl get on my inbox like, bitch, what you mean, Donovan?
You know Donovan, how you know Donovan, girl?
Right.
I know you be having a little talk show, you be talking all the nasty shit.
Right? That's exactly how they be like, I see you. Girl, after the show, they have their homegirls be like, oh, this bitch do the most. Y'all know who y'all be on my timeline. Like, oh, bitch, you do the most. You all over everybody, man. This is what I do. It's just calm down. Yes. So let's get to the topic, because we done went so left far and all the way around, the field. But let's just get to the topic so I can see what you guys think. Like, y'all tell me. So what's too sexy and what's not sexy enough, right? Right now, nowadays you have women like Beyonce. Beyonce is beautiful, and I remember watching her video. What was that damn video where she did in the it was like in black and white, and she did it in the office. What was that one video?
Dance for you.
Dance for you. Dance for you. When she did the Dance for You video, right? I probably was secretly hating like 5% real shit. I'm gonna be honest, but I watched the video and I was thinking like, well, damn, like, I do stuff like that for my man behind closed doors. Like, the whole striptease. I used to have a stage built in my room, the pole, the lights, all that. You know what I'm saying? Donovan. I'm kidding. But I had all that in my bedroom. So, and like, to dress up and put on the lingerie and the corset, all that. Like, I did that behind closed doors. So when I watched the video Dance for You, I was looking at Beyonce and I was thinking like, well, damn, like, what does Jay-Z have to himself? You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do all of that for the world to see and for this white man that was in the video, I was thinking like, well, damn, what is he going to have for himself? And in that moment, I could see as a man, for a man, he might feel like, okay, well, you know what, forget it, I'm going to go ahead out here and find me something else, because it's no longer something that I just really desire, because men like to have things to themselves, just like women like to have things to themselves. Men like to have things to themselves too. So that was the one time, I'm gonna say, in life, y'all, that I kind of understood what it meant to be like, some things are not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I could kind of agree with that whole moment of, okay, well, maybe she shouldn't have been that naked, but I like to dress sexy. And not just for all of you. Like, of course, every night at Beyonka, every time I do Beyonka's Playhouse, I try to dress nice and have something sexy on for you. Tonight, I'm showing y'all all the boobs, bra, everything. Y'all get to see everything, the little tattoo, look up the leg. I'm doing it all for y'all tonight. But I'm also doing it for my husband. I swear, Donovan, let me tell you something.
I joke.
Turn it down. Turn down the volume on the show right now, because I do not want your girl.
Donovan said she's not like that.
Good. Praise the Lord.
Thank you, Donovan's girl.
Yeah, shout out to Donovan, girl. Exactly. We done had 2 glasses of wine. We just gonna be.
I've had about 6. But hey.
Brittany said, well said, and Jamal said, I did all the work. Jamal Noble.
Jamal Noble. Hey, Jamal, you ain't got a girl. You ain't got no girls over there. You got 3 boys. You better cut it out. We know who was up.
I don't even say the volume down.
Good.
As far as dressing sexy though, like I have this thing, like 'cause I really am into dressing. I like even in high school, I went to I'm not sure I went to school.
I know, like,
But in high school, we had so many people during that time that I graduated that could dress. That we had different stages of best dress. Like we had best dress, we had best dress for the 90s, best dress 70s. Born in the wrong decade. I got born in the wrong decade. 'Cause when I would dress, I had like so many. I was weird. I had like all kinds of stuff. I'm talking about vests from the 70s, room 20s outfits. I had all kinds of stuff. So I'm into dressing. So I'm like, this is a great topic. But I do feel like it is a possibility to dress
Too sexy.
too sexy.
Too sexy.
It is. But I only feel like I don't think the term is too sexy. I feel like it's either good or it's horrible. Like some people think that they're cute and they're not. You know what I mean? That's the only part that's the only part that bothers me. Like now, if you got your girls out and your butt is popping and you girl, do your thing, okay? Because I ain't got none of that, so I'm gonna be all for it. Do your thing. But it's like if you don't look good doing it, pipe down. Turn your goofy down because it's like I don't. Yikes. And we all know we've been there. You've been to the club, you see that girl, and she got on like a t-shirt and then took her scissors and cut the front out of it.
That's why I'm glad she said that because I wanted to, and you know, we're not dress experts. Well, at least I'm not. She might be, but I'm not a dress expert. So I don't want to be like, oh, this is what you have to do. But this is just my own personal rights. Like, I'm glad she touched that cut up t-shirt thing, right? Well, let me tell you something.
Who you know with a t-shirt?
Ooh, I tried it one time because I was like, you know, my daughter was like, let me make you a t-shirt. So my daughter cut me a little t-shirt and put the little slits right. I think I had it on like half a day, didn't I? Because I couldn't deal with it my own damn self.
No, I like the ones like now they have like the tie-dye. Y'all a little younger than me. I like the tie-dye with the slits and I like that. But
I like the ones that's like, and maybe that's because I like cleavage, y'all. But I like the ones that might have like the little slits right here. But if it's cut to the point where you see damn near everything and it's like t-shirt damn near almost gone, it's time to go to the trash can. I don't like that. And I also do not like when they wear the cut up t-shirt and wear some old like lime green neon color type stuff underneath there. Like that drives me. Whoever wear that, listen, don't be mad at Beyonka's Playhouse, right? It's just comedy and it's the wine. But that neon stuff underneath the t-shirt, like I've seen that in the club, and I be like, why are you doing that? Why do you have that on? It drives me crazy, and I'm just like, how? And it's usually a bathing suit.
Yeah.
Underneath the if you in the club, you ain't at the beach, you ain't at the pool, you in the club and you got on the neon bra underneath with the slits in the t-shirt thing. That shit drives me crazy. I cannot stand it. But that's one of my ultimate I hate outfits that I've seen in the club and just out in the street. Neon, period. I don't like neon. I mean, like, why? Unless you're going to a glow in the dark party.
I mean, I feel like just like it's different outfits, it's different body types. Know your body type. Like, don't be in denial about who you are. No, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Everybody not blessed. If you can't afford to go bless yourself, then just pipe down. So it's like, I don't like, some people have like butts and guts. They have the gut in the front and the back, and the gut in the front is bigger than the gut in the back. Yeah. So they be having it like, it's like,
let me tell you what I did the other day. This is what I did the other day that I realized that I'm really in big girl mode, right? I had on a shirt and some leggings, but the shirt was one of the shirts that I had for like maybe a year or so. And before like a year ago, when I was 60 pounds lighter, I thought it was real cute, right? It was like, oh, okay, that's real cute. You know what I'm saying? Got the little slut, you know. I wore it the other day, and my little, you know, y'all see this gut in the camera. Y'all done seen the gut grow, right? I seen the size of it out, and I'm still walking around with it like the shirt on, and the shirt got like the slits right here. So, you know, but I got tattoos, y'all, and I think that's what gave me the extra like, oh no, this is sexy, girl. This is cute. Yeah. But it gave me that one moment that, you know how you look at a girl and you be like, man, you know damn well you shouldn't have it on. Just like you don't have the body type for that.
Right.
Later on, I was like, now this is where you're going. I had to have a conversation with myself because I was like, listen, you may think it's sexy, but it's not sexy to go outside like that. Like, let's just like that's when it's not okay. And a lot of women, you know, I now I understand you big girls because I'm a big girl too. You know, I'm in retribution mode right now. You feel me? So I feel you right now with the whole big girl sexy mode type thing.
I'm not a big girl all my life though. Like if you could find a picture of me skinny, I'll give you some money. I've been big all my life.
But you look nice. I mean, you look nice. Maybe it's because maybe this is what it is for me because I feel like I'm like retribution. Like even sitting next to her. Like sitting next to you, Kiara, I feel like I'm like twice your size.
No.
So I'm just like.
But you're not though. It's so.
Who look bigger? Y'all don't say that out loud. But who look bigger? You can tell me the truth. You can tell me the truth. You can tell me the truth.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm wide, right? So this is really who I am.
Where?
Let me tell you, I can look at it because I've been doing it so long. But that's why clothing is so important because it's like how you hide it. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of like me. I would call my shape because I'm brutally honest. I would call it awkward shapes. Like now, don't get me wrong, because I keep you niggas. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm not in denial about who I am. Now, don't get me wrong. Like right now, I am working to build a body. Like I really am. Like I've been.
Oh, girl, you should do this Beyonka little reality thing.
Girl, I've been running reservoirs in the morning, going to the gym. But the reason that I got into this is because I gained 25 pounds in like 30 days.
Oh yeah.
And out of the 25, I may have lost like 9 so far. So my thing is, you have to be able to not be in denial, know your shape, know what you're capable of doing. Like I can't wear nothing like that. It's not gonna work for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and my thing is,
it's funny because I was really y'all Thursday. I was gonna be like, oh, bitch, we put some world sexy on. We're gonna show all your skin, everything gonna show.
I can't wear that, but it's certain things I can substitute for. And one thing I can say, like the waist,
a corset
jacket. Listen, and I don't have one on right now. I do kind of. I can't give y'all my secrets, but I don't come up in the house unless I have a suck me in one.
You know, really?
Like y'all got one on right now.
You do?
Mm-hmm. It looks like a tank top, but it's actually it slims you down and the size like stuck in. And they sell them everywhere, but the perfect key to an outfit is your undergarment. That'll give you a shit because I don't.
This is probably why I'm having issues. Because I done became big, but
if you get the right undergarment,
I just don't do the undergarments.
See, oh my gosh, no.
And that's my issue.
We're gonna have to come back because if I can get you an undergarment, girl, you can put your undergarment on, slip it back on, you'll look like a whole 2-3 sizes smaller.
Oh shit. Yeah. Y'all gonna see me on Thursday and I'm a fuck girl. You gonna have me on Thursday with this. Okay, what's the time?
I mean, like my thing is just like today's having a little jean shirt and a little jean pin. Now I am sitting. I'm hanging over.
So are you comfortable though?
Very much so. This one's not even tight. Like I said, it's like a tank top, but it's not tight at all. But I mean,
okay, so it's just like a snatch,
right? It's just snatch.
Okay, so
but it's all in, what you do, how you carry yourself. Like I said, I've never.
Do you do the cleavage?
I do.
Okay. Oh yeah. Because that was my next thing. Like, do y'all think that I do? I hear a lot that I do my cleavage, so I was like,
no, that's all I had, so I had to do that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not very thick. I'm not very shapely. My hips are not big. It's like, y'all see me?
Yeah, I understand. You can fool me.
All that, but it's like that's why I say it's things you can do to
Girl, we're gonna build this together. I'm about to have a personal trainer, so we about to build this together.
Yeah, it's all in with your eyes can play tricks on you. Like if you go to my Instagram, everything is angled. The angle in which you put your phone up, you look small.
Are you going to the photo shoot with me this weekend? Because you're going to need to angle this motherfucker all the way.
Side, you look slender. Like, if you're in front of somebody and you're like this, you see all of this. You turn to the side, you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Even to how you depth,
that's why I say
you see my side. Okay, turn to the side, you see less. It's like, you just got to know how to carry you. That's why I say, I don't think it's no such thing as being too sexy, but you got to know how to carry it. Somebody's not going to approach.
So what's not sexy enough? Because I see some not sexy enough, but I'm not gonna tell y'all what I think is not sexy enough. So y'all, what oh wait, she got 2 comments. Let's read the 2 comments.
We got a couple. Jada said, "Girl, bye. You weren't big when we were in high school."
Jada
Samira. She likes it.
No, because I went to elementary school with her. But yeah, I've always been thick. Always. She probably can't really remember. Actually, I was looking at these pictures. The smallest I ever been was like 1st grade. I've always been like.
Girl, did you say 1st grade?
Yeah, because I came out here in the 3rd grade. So when she said, "Look, I'm like came out here." When she says school, I didn't come to Wine until the 3rd. She went to elementary school. The 3rd grade, I was already thick. I had like, if she looks at her compared to me, I was thick. I've been thick my whole, even middle school, I was old. I was real big middle school, real fat face. In high school, I only slimmed down. 9th grade, I was losing a lot of weight, but I was in a band camp.
Oh my God.
I was in band camp. It was like military. They was giving us, I'm telling you, we workouts. The workouts were so intense. But I slimmed down that 1st year. After that, I've always been thick. I've always been big. Like, as my whole family, I've been big. So it's just how you carry it. Like, and then once I had my kids, funny thing is, I got smaller with my 1st daughter. As soon as I felt like I went down. I was like, oh, this is the smallest I've been. But then I had my 2nd daughter, and because I didn't have natural birth or, vaginal, I had cesareans. So it's like loose skin and all that. It's crazy. I wouldn't even recommend that to anybody. So but today's like, if I were to like get a tummy tuck or something, I would still be big and bust. Like when you said looking at us who's big, I know looking at me, I'm looking at you, I know I'm bigger than you.
Girl, you're not. Wait till this is show, and I'm not even gonna say this on camera, but when it's show, and we gonna talk. You are not bigger than me. I'm bigger than you.
I'm telling you, it's the way I like these jean jackets, like little jean shirts and stuff.
My arms is like the size of Africa.
What?
Look at this arm, y'all. Look at this arm. Like this is how I judge my arms, right? Because my son on my arm. So if I could see my son, like, and I could just lift him up and I see him right there, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Because tattoo is stretching. That's funny because I had my daughter's scarlet on my leg, and because Swanee was like to the back, and I looked up.
Right, but if it's filling out and he right here, then I know. But when my arm go down and it's like normal size arm and it's not like a ham hock, then I gotta be like, oh, look at my baby. You know what I'm saying? No, like this arm is like the size of Africa. What's the next compliment?
Jada said she liked your shoes, and Donovan said, I can help y'all lose weight if y'all want.
Oh, Lord. Donovan. Damn
it, Donovan. Donovan finna get us.
Jesus.
Amal said, you need some male guests on your show. Holla at your boy.
Oh,
let me find That was it. Okay, good. Hey, listen, Donovan, you know how my show goes.
Donovan, I wish I could take him off, but it's so crazy. I know so many people like G Camp. He came on my show at BBC. He's doing like an amazing job. It's so many people. He's a personal trainer.
I just found out about a guy. He inboxed me about football camp, right? And I'm like, I don't even know about football. I don't even know anything about football. But it's an all-girls football team. Mm-hmm. And so he was like, come on, you should join a team. So, he was like a couple girls on the team. They lost like 30 pounds last year, just with tryouts. So I'm like, oh, shit, maybe I'll go into it. So I'm like,
you gonna play football and lose weight, y'all.
Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm willing to do anything because, like, I feel like I have on a fat suit. Mm-hmm. Like, like, real talk. Like, I'm not trying to lose weight for nobody but me. Like, it's not because I feel like, oh my God, people are not gonna look at me, because I get the same amount of attention, if not more, now that I've gotten bigger, because my hips is bigger, my booty is bigger, my thighs is bigger, my boobs are bigger. Shucks, I went from like a 38C to a 42 double D. So everything is like bigger. So, I get more attention this way, but I really feel like I have on a fat suit. I'm exhausted. I'm like tired when I walk up the steps. Girl, you see them with like 4 steps in there, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Like, it's ridiculous. So I think that, it's different for everybody, but I think for me personally, it's just so uncomfortable, like, and it was uncomfortable when I lost all that weight. Everybody saw when I lost all that weight, and I was running around here with flathead and no boobs and everything was just like, I was like, hey, I lost all this weight. It was cute. I was just like, okay, wait a second. Let me eat some potatoes and some fried chicken so that I can get some boobs and booty. But I got everything.
You said that, though, because you can't lose weight for anybody. You have to Do it for yourself. You had to be ready to do it your own time.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been up and down. One time last year, I lost like 12 pounds, and I did it in 2 weeks. And
wow, girl, you was doing it. What was you doing? I got a group called a brand new kind of me.
Yeah,
you had to join that group so you can help some women.
I mean, I can tell y'all, but it wasn't the best thing. I was taking phentermine, which is a diet supplement.
I heard that was good though.
It's good to a certain extent, but
somebody else told me about that.
It's good for weight loss, but it causes health complications. Like sometimes, it does a lot to your heart. It does stuff.
Really?
So I said, if I lose weight, I want to do it the healthy way.
Oh, girl, you better, yeah.
Yeah, and I came down so fast, I was feeling myself. I'm like, oh, I came down 12 pounds. You can't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So once I came down, I was like, oh, I don't need this anymore. But since I stopped taking it, I blew right back up. So it was like, I'm not, and I tried it again since then, but it's like, I don't know. I'd rather do it. It has to be on your own time.
Definitely.
It has to be something that you want to do for you.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say, like, until maybe about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I told myself, like, I really do want to lose weight because just because I want a healthier me. I want to be more healthy.
Exactly. That's the key, like the healthier you. And I think even for girls or women and men that gained a lot of weight, like, and they just like, oh, I just want to lose weight because I want to look a certain way. It won't work until you understand, like, you have to change yourself health wise. Right. I'm doing a 60-day cleanse right now where I'm not eating meat.
Really?
Girl, it's week 3. Is this week 3, week 2, or week 3? I don't know. I feel like I've been doing it for like 8 months, but it's probably like 8 months. Week 2 or week 3, and I started the first week of July, and it has really been hard because and I found different things to eat. Like I've been eating shrimp with spinach a lot, and seafoods. However, and then I only drank water. So this wine is the first thing that I've had that's not water in like the past 2 weeks. And I know somebody that's watching probably like, she ain't drinking water right now.
Well, that's not helping you.
I'm telling you, it's not easy. But I know for me that I call it punishing myself. And this might be different, but this is what I do for myself. I punish myself. When I start my diet, I punish myself for the first 2 to 3 weeks. Anything that I really, 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 really want, I will not eat. So I saw somebody post something and say, hey, you want to do a 30-day challenge for not eating meat? And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to do that because I'm obsessed with the honey glaze, what is it? The lemon pepper wings. The lemon pepper honey wings from America Best. Obsessed in the French fries. Girl, oh my God, I'm obsessed. So I said, you know what? This is my punishment. So I'm going to go a full 60 days because my birthday is in September. And y'all, let me tell you something. We're doing a sexy masquerade party in September. And I plan on being in that motherfucker like pow. Well, I might not be this big. But I plan on being there, just having a ball. So I'm punishing myself the first 60 days. And even with the trainer, like, I'm only getting a trainer because I need that extra push. Okay. Like, I push myself harder than anybody can push me. But I feel like that first initial push to, like, make me get the hell out of the house at 5 a.m. in the morning and jog, run, do all that kind of stuff. I'm like, let me just get the extra push. But the health-wise is the most important thing because if you don't eat healthy, then you ain't gonna never really lose weight and keep it off. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna, because I purposely ate, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is the dumbest thing I ever did. I purposely ate wrong so that I could eat, so that I could gain my booty and my boobs back.
Oh, see, no.
I'm gonna show you a picture when we get off here. And for y'all who don't know, if you go to my other page, Just Mommy, it's Just Mommy and me. Yes, look, my kids won't let me live it down.
She was like my size.
I was like booty nowhere. That's what it was called. It wasn't called ass tall. It was called booty nowhere.
White girl booty. But that's the thing. Like when you gotta go, you have to everything around you has to change. I mean, eating down to the people you hang with. Like, I will say this. My best friends, like, shout out to them. My best friends, like, they're twins, Kim and Camille, and they've been tiny their entire lives, but they don't seem to think they are.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
and they can probably eat anything.
But they don't. It's crazy. They work out all the time. They don't eat anything.
Oh, okay.
But she stays on me like this morning. She's like, you eat trash. You making excuses. Like, come on, you need to go to the gym. You need those kind of people around you.
You really do.
2 weeks ago, I made a decision. I'm like, okay, I do want a healthier me. Let me start, right? Mm-hmm. But the thing that's been stopping me is like, I feel like it's gonna take for people to not give me attention or show me attention, or for somebody to not want me or be like, oh no, she's too big. For me to be like, oh, I gotta lose some weight. You know what I mean?
You know, and that's so
I feel like, what?
I'm so opposite. Like everybody, I'm telling you, like people, I ain't trying to be big headed, y'all, especially for those haters that's watching. Like, bitch, you know you don't get nobody in your inbox. Bitch, keep calm. Yes, I did.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm saying, like, my inbox is retarded. Like, it's like people always saying things like, oh, you look good, oh, you this, or you that. You know, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror like, who are they looking at? Because for me personally, and this is real talk, and I do not have low self-esteem. I know my mama Greek and my daddy created a beautiful child, but I personally do not feel like, oh my God, like I am God's gift. Like, no, I feel like Rasputia. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Like, I feel like I got on a fat suit and everybody is just missing it. Like, all they seeing is the booty and the breast, but they not seeing the fat suit that I got on. One person said to me yesterday, somebody that I've been, you know, I've known for years, and he's seen me with my weight up and down. And he said to me the other day, we were talking about doing shows, and he was like, I said, yeah, because I'm on a diet. I'm really trying to lose this weight, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, I see you gained a lot of weight. I was like, oh, you did. Right? I'm like, oh, you did. Okay, so you saying I'm fat is what you saying.
But it's crazy because, like, I mean, to me, it's like, this is the biggest I've ever been right here. This is big for me. Like, I
and maybe I see what people see when they see me, because this is not like I see you. Like, you do not look that big to me. You really are nice looking. Like, you're really, and not that big people not nice looking. Keep calm. But
this is the biggest I've ever been, and I feel it. Like, I'm trying to remember exactly. I'll read myself.
How tall are you?
I'm only 5'2". Now,
okay, that's another thing.
I'm short as I don't know what. So, like, 5'2". I've been 5 foot my entire life. I gained 1 inch with my first child, another inch with the second child. My feet didn't grow. I got taller. So I got by the time now. I remember after I got my exams and everything, I was 5'1". My first daughter, I'm like, oh my goodness, I grew an inch. Then when I had my second daughter, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm 5'2". So I was getting taller, but I'm getting bigger. So I should be nowhere near this big, but that's neither here nor there. The thing is, I was like, okay, what's next? Like, I gotta do something. I gotta come down. And my thing is, I just feel like to be healthier, I gotta, this is what I gotta do. So 2 weeks ago, I made that decision, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta do it.
Me too, 2 weeks ago. But I didn't know anything.
But the crazy thing is, I've done, I don't eat into 6. I drink all water. This wine, I'm now on wine. I used to drink liquor all the time. Liquor puts weight on you.
Yes,
don't listen. The liquor,
beer,
but it's crazy. You have to watch your calories. Bananas, I believe, had like 120 calories, when the Tito's only had 100. So you just have to watch what you eat and how you take it in and all that. And when I tell you, they stay on my behind, like, this is my best friend. I like looking at the phone earlier. Even I'm not talking about she's sending me text messages. You know, you can say things in text messages. You can't say face to face. She be on FaceTime like, girl, get your fat ass up. Come on, what are you doing? Let's go. And you need that. You need that push. You need that adrenaline. She's running around the reservoir with me. Like, I mean.
Oh, yeah. See, that's the push that you need. That's the only reason I'm really doing a personal trainer thing. Because, like, I don't have anybody close to me that's, like, pushing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me go ahead and get me a personal trainer. And I thought it would be good for Beyonka's Playhouse. Because don't y'all want to see me as a little ass shit running around and shit?
And I definitely, I mean, personal trainers, we got CJ, the twins. Oh, my God. Years ago, I used to call them the Dancing Twins. What is it? Mike the trainer, he commented on my thing the other day when I was going around the reservoir. He like, get it. Like, that man feel like, oh gosh, trying to go in here telling me,
girl, pump you up.
And I mean, like, to watch them go from these scrawny guys that I knew not real scrawny, but they was little. And they got like all these, they call
muscles and everything.
I mean, they getting it. And it's like, I mean, to be healthy, you gotta do. I watched something on Steve Harvey. This lady was what? I think she said 82 years old. She had like a 6-pack. She work out in here.
But you know, she's from Baltimore. I met her. Is she works out here in Baltimore. I met her at the Double T Diner one day, and she was with her husband. And I said, you know how you being nosy, right? And I just kept looking over, and I was like,
what do you do?
Like, hold on, this lady gotta be. So she was eating breakfast with her husband. So I said, you know, I had to come over here because I see you in your workout gear. Right. You look so good. She was like, yes, honey, I work out every day.
She said every single day. And heels.
Yes, and yeah. Well, she jogs in, you know, her tennis and stuff like that. So she get up and jog every day. Right. But she does work out in heels, and she does a couple classes here in Baltimore. You know, like for, you know, everybody around. So I said, you know what, I need to get in one of her classes because that's inspiration alone. Like if she can get up and do it every day.
Years old, I'm over here getting tired. I'm like,
yes,
I'm tired.
Yes. What's some of the comments, boo?
Let me go back up. Valentina said you should get a studio and do a pole dance class / weight loss class.
Speaking of pole dance,
I had some people say that.
Yeah, if you guys look at, oh my gosh, what's TK? TK is also on Love the Culture. I was looking at her, she's been attending a twerk class.
What?
When I tell you, yeah, she's been attending this twerk class. Oh my gosh.
I need to do that. Can you
right? Like, listen, this is so weird. Let me tell you something. To me, I have no butt whatsoever. I will tell y'all the secret to twerking. You do not have to have a butt. You do not have to have nothing. Twerking is in your back. It's not in your butt. It will never be in your butt. Like dancing, I've been dancing. Listen, I used to dance for years, but twerking is the art of your back. The deeper you're arching your back, you can twerk. Now, keep in mind, as far as like, this is crazy, like butt jiggles and stuff like that, or making like one right, left cheek, right cheek type of thing. Yeah, that's your butt. But twerking is not in your butt.
Okay, because let me tell you, I cannot twerk.
Like I have a friend that has a butt. Yeah, I have a friend that has a butt that can't twerk, but I can twerk it. I don't have a butt. But it's in your back. It's not in your butt.
In your back, okay. See, first of all, one of the reasons I can't dance, I think, is because I think too much about it. Like, I be really thinking hard, like.
You know what's crazy? People with butts can't twerk.
I know. Look at all this. Look at all this. Look at all that.
I mean, I know.
I cannot twerk at all.
So many females are so thick and they have that desire, like that
I
that
want
people want. And it's like, why can't you dance? What's wrong with you? Like,
I bet I can do something else though.
It's the one. Oh my God.
It's the one, y'all. I swear to God.
Donovan said loving the butt, by the way.
And oh shit, Donovan finna get me.
Donovan, what's your girlfriend name, Donovan?
Look, I was just about to hit it too far. Hey Donovan, hey look, hey Donovan, well you gotta turn down something, but that means she ain't gonna rewatch this mother. But no, seriously though, I really like. I had a couple people send me inboxes and ask me could I do a twerk class, you know, for Beyonka's Playhouse, and I was thinking like, oh, okay, that would be a good show. Yeah. But I didn't know if I wanted people to see that I couldn't twerk, and then I thought about it. I was like, why would I care? Like, okay, let me learn how to twerk too, because I could do a whole lot of shit. Let me tell you something. I turn into anyway. So
it's so crazy when I come on people like shows as guests, and I can say this is really like unique. Every time I've ever been on a show, people give me like what they're talking about. They give me a list. They give me things they're going to talk. So I already had the information. Like I wish I had the twerk information because this girl, I watched maybe like 3 sessions of her twerking, and one of my friends, like I said, invited me, and I'm gonna go because it's twerking your way. She does it as a.
When you come back, you gotta bring information so we can give y'all the information, and I can take advantage of my dance.
Yeah, like if you ask me questions, well, usually when people ask you questions, you know it's written there. You kind of have all the information. Yeah, I can go from there. But I love these kind of interviews. It's raw. I don't like the interviews where you tell them what you ask me, and don't tell me any of that. I
have never done an interview where I told the people what I was going to ask because I really want to keep it really raw, and I really want to keep it surprising. You know, even I don't know if you guys got to see the interview with Woody, Mr. James Green from Drew Hill, but he was like, I had to watch your show from Tuesday because I was trying to compare myself. Like, what does she want to say? But he was like, I don't even know what you want to say exactly. Like, I don't want you to know what it is I'm going to say because I don't want you to be programmed. I want everybody to really feel like they're a part of the conversation and not like we just like making it, scripted,
It's not fake.
Yeah, I ain't making none of this up. Like, this is really all.
But shout out to them. That's the uncles. I love them.
Yeah, definitely shout out to them. Like, they doing some awesome things, And Woody, shout out to him because he really was a good sport on my show. He let me say anything. You got some more comments? Okay, my engineer's like, shut up.
Donovan said calories are bad if you don't burn them off. And Valentina said, yes, it is. It's a 2-for-1. You lose weight and it can benefit.
Twerking? Yeah, she's talking about twerking.
It can benefit and help you.
Yeah, Valentina. Wait, the Valentina get the kids she wanted? She said she ain't get the kids.
She got the boys.
Well, Valentina, we coming to the twerk class. I want you off the phone. I gotta find TK's information. We gonna go. We gonna all go because I'm telling you. I mean, one day I wholeheartedly moved the sofas out of the living room. We came. My friend Keisha's my sister. She brought her girlfriend over. We were coming over, and she was like, "Why can't I twerk?" Now, this is a girl that has more butt than me. She had a baby, gained more butt. I hadn't have those luxuries. And she was like, why is your butt moving more than mine? That does not make sense.
Yeah.
Because it's not in your butt. It's in your back. Turkey will not be in your butt. It's in your back.
Okay, so this first of all, let me tell you a little secret. Because y'all won't see when I do the twerk shit. I be moving my thighs. Like, I love to, make my thighs dance. I got the little tattoo of Beyonka on here. So I be making Beyonka dance and stuff. But I cannot, for some reason, coordinate my butt to move the same way as my thighs. Like, my thighs can jump, dude. Like, people, especially in the club, people be like, oh, snap. I be like, don't go behind me, though. Don't go behind me, though. Don't go behind me. This is nothing.
I'm doing it right now, so let's see. Like, left, right, left.
Oh my gosh! Like what? Right. Yeah, okay. It must be a mind thing. It got to be because my mind is not programming to do.
You can move, like it's the muscle in your butt. That's why I say even if you don't have a butt, it's going to move.
You know what? Okay. Yeah, maybe that's another thing. I gotta build it because even when I lose weight, one of the reasons I know I lose my butt so fast is because I refuse to do any butt exercises. I don't do any butt exercises. Like I get on a treadmill, but I will not run. I will not jog. I will not do squats.
Oh my goodness, she's not doing nothing.
I don't do any of those things that you're supposed to do. I will not do a lunge. Like I might do one and then be like, "Whoo, girl, that was a lot." So it's like my weight will go down real quick, but my butt will go down quicker because I'm just walking on the treadmill or doing. I love the elliptical. I love the elliptical, and that's supposed to build a little bit of booty, but it don't really help me out. But it all goes down really, really fast.
It's not easy. It's not easy, and it's sad because, like I said, I never wanted to lose weight because it didn't stop. I got guys, big, small, medium.
So I don't think it's really about you losing weight. I think it's about even like with me, because now I'm like I told the trainer that I'm gonna be working with. Girls are mine. But don't let me just lose weight. Like focus on getting me tight. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I do know this though in my workout experience. You have to first do all the cardio to come down. Didn't tell me.
Well, they keep on telling me I'm doing too much cardio. And I even in the gym, one guy came up to me. He was like, "Listen, because I love the gym. I would say who they are, but I'm trying to get them to be my sponsor. So until they say yes, I ain't gonna mention them." But I told the guy in the gym. I'm in the gym and I'm like up on the treadmill. He came up to me. He was like, "Listen, I've been watching you for a couple of months." He was like, "You come in here and I can see you getting results. Like you losing weight." He's like, "But you spending way too much time doing cardio." So I was like, "What you mean? Like this is another thing about the gym, right?" And this for everybody, like the gym is therapeutic. If you going through something, if you're stressed out, you got a lot going on in your life, the gym is therapeutic. It really, 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 really was therapeutic for me. So I would get up there and get on the treadmill because it would just help me like ease my mind, just drift out. And I was like, "What you mean?" He was like, "I see that you get up here and you come in here, you on the treadmill for like 45 minutes. I'm like, "But I'm in my zone."
Right.
And he was like, "That's just way too much." And then you get on the bike, because that's my first thing, the treadmill, the bike, and then the elliptical. And then I'll go to, ab exercises and arm exercises, never butt exercises, but everything else.
You gotta do that so you can keep what you want.
I'm gonna try to.
I will say, I started walking around the track more. Doing just like I say, all within 2 weeks is weird, but I made that change because I wanted it for me. And like I said, if you're not ready, you're never going to be ready. You have to be ready to do it. Nobody can make that decision for you. It's not like, even if they want to, you're not going to do it because you're not focused. You're not ready. But I did it, and I can tell you, I don't have a personal trainer right now, and it's simply because I just don't want one. I don't want anybody standing over me telling me what to do. I want to say I did it on my own. Like I don't.
I know I'm not gonna have a personal trainer longer because that's exactly how I've always been. I've always been that way. Like I don't need nobody telling me what to do. Don't stand over me, get on my nerves. But this particular time, for whatever reason, I'm having a hard time getting this started, like getting that push. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and get a personal trainer because I don't have like a homegirl or a best friend or somebody to just be like, come on, boo, let's go, let's get on this. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get a personal trainer. And don't think that's some lonely shit. Like, oh, bitch, ain't got no friends. I don't give a damn. But it's just true. Like every time I lose weight, and the other time I have somebody next to me, like, you know, help me push me along. But this time I'm like, okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. So anyway, so Donovan, are you still there? Because you seem to be the one consistent person on this live tonight. Donovan and Valentina.
Quincy Boo said, "Hey, Kiara, baby."
Hey, baby. Hey, Quincy.
No, wait.
What?
What's her name? Her name
Kiara.
Yeah, because it's spelled K-E-I.
Oh, it wasn't even for me? That's the one. I don't care. Quincy, you ain't got been talking to me. He was talking to you.
That's a girl.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Somebody named Quincy?
That's a girl.
Oh, it's a girl?
A girl named Quincy?
QC? Something.
QC. I don't
Quincy?
know. Shout out to her. Oh, Quincy.
There we
Quincy.
go.
Q-U-E-C-Y.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
At this point,
she did photography.
the engineer.
Oh, she know you too, though. Jaquise.
Oh, Jaquise?
Yeah. Jaquise.
It don't say Jaquise.
It say Queasy. That's her name.
Oh.
Small world, right?
Oh, yeah. I was just telling her that I knew you.
Right. That's why I was
like, you know, you was in my show and you probably shouldn't have been in my show because I did exotic shows. So I know.
But she lit, though. She lit.
I just seen that she doing photography.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Quincy, you got your little boss hat on. Doing photography. She doing like some free for y'all. Well, it's probably gone now. No.
Yeah, she was doing.
But she had like free for the baby. For the newborns. It was only like 5. She gave away like 3 or 5 or something like that free photo shoots for newborns.
Okay.
But that was earlier today, and I'm sure in Women United they didn't fucking know that. Like you got your 3, don't you, please?
Oh, she owns Women United.
Yes.
Look, we got you. You lit, please. We got you.
He said lifting weights actually burns more calories than cardio. If you're serious about the gym, have goals, a plan, and track your workouts as well as your diets.
All right, what's his name? He taking us with him?
Ahmad.
Ahmad, I like that name.
Ahmad.
I like that too. Is you okay?
Ahmad Foster.
Ahmad Foster.
Hey, Ahmad. Okay, so you gotta take us with you then.
You
gotta tell us what to do.
You know, you can instruct us because we're looking for some instructors. We're going to stop drinking the phone.
But yeah,
anyway, we definitely trying to get. Listen, you know, you see, we trying to learn how to get this weight down. So if you want to instruct us on how to get the weight down personally, let us know.
But I know liquor was my big problem. I have to tell you, I don't smoke, so liquor is like my turn up go-to because I don't smoke. But I actually stopped doing liquor altogether, and I tried to smoke to bring the weight down because I noticed back in the day when I used to smoke, I would be down on weight.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, let me just try smoke.
I haven't done liquor in a very long time. I mean, this is wine, but you know, I know y'all probably even on the Playhouse, you notice like I have not done wine in a very, very long time. Because I just was on that punishment thing. Like, you know, let me just go without something for a while. And I say to myself every day, like, God has truly blessed me to have some strength. Because to be a single mom, have 9 children, go through running all these businesses and nonprofits and just doing all that I do and not even smoke a cigarette anymore, not smoke, you know what I'm saying? Or take a drink of wine. Yeah, that's some strength.
I will say, I mean, when I was drinking all the time, and I realized that liquor was my weight.
Yeah.
I would not eat and I would drink, and liquor was my weight. So I had to do away with liquor. And I did away. The longest
and it just, you know, it does affect your body.
Yeah, like I mean, I went like a year and a half without drinking liquor. And then I started back up again. It was like every time I looked up, it was like a reason to celebrate. And it was like liquor.
Right. It's always a celebration.
Right. I went from liquor to wine. I realized like wine was doing me better. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just do wine. And here I am.
Wine is soothing. Wine is really soothing.
Right. You have people that abuse it like me. So I'm running like glass number 9. But hey.
Oh my God.
Jada said red wine is actually good for you.
Who said that?
Jada.
Yeah, because what I do, Jada, I drink wine with my dinner, and that works. But I mean, it's like, as far as the weight loss, this liquor and this wine, it's not right. You just need straight water.
I don't know. I mean, wine is a good soother, right? Yeah. But like you said, like when you get to like glass 10, I never even got to glass 10. I have such a low tolerance. So
yeah,
like,
I don't know what I'm on right now.
Glass 5 is probably like
I done had 5 since I've been in here. You saw what I look like before I came in here. It's like,
y'all, I wish I could show y'all the bottle of wine. Like, it's not even I never even seen a bottle of wine like
listen,
this.
I've been through a lot, but I can say I'm proud of myself because I maintain and I manage very well.
And you're beautiful. Like, you don't look run down. You don't look like you. People say this to me sometimes, and I guess like I really can say it because I can look at you and see that. You don't look like you've been through anything.
You see these bags on these eyes.
Where? Cut it out. She don't have no dang go bags.
I posted. I was looking back. I had this horrible thing where I look back at all of my things that I post, and on Instagram, my birthday, everybody who wished me happy birthday was like, "Oh my gosh, you've been through so much, and it just helped you." And oh my God, everything that you've been through, I just wish you a happy birthday. Like, dang, everybody know I've been through everything. Like, that's crazy.
Oh wow.
But it's like, I mean, it makes it better me.
I get those too, right? But I get the inboxes more. I get the inboxes, and I said this the other day. Like, don't stop the inboxes by all means.
Inbox me.
I get the inboxes a lot of like paragraphs of encouragement.
Yeah.
People that I don't know, and they'll send me messages like, you know, I've been watching you, and I'm so inspired by you. You've been through so much, and you're an inspiration to me. And I be thinking like,
wow, what do you like about me?
Like my life. Like, what are you talking about? Like, did you not?
You know
what? Like, what is
that is me. I just stop places like it. Between it's one or two things when people stop me and I don't know them. One, they know my kid's father, which, oh my gosh, rest his soul. It's always like, I know you. Like, oh my gosh, girl, let me tell you, I know all about him, and he was just so amazing. It's either that, or it's like, oh my gosh, like, you are so inspiring. Why? Why do you feel like I'm inspiring? But it makes me feel like, oh my gosh.
You know what? It allows me to see like that nothing that I've gone through is in vain.
Right.
Right, like it just allows you. Y'all know this the wine like shit right now, y'all.
Right.
We all spiritual shit.
We didn't like left field.
Y'all know this the wine for real, but it's Beyonka's Playhouse, so it could be whatever. But it's that moment, like you just be like, oh my gosh, like all that I just went through wasn't in vain. You know what I'm saying? Like
it makes me realize that everybody goes through something. So anything you want to be in life, you can be. I'm telling you, I've seen people go from nothing to everything. I've seen people who have everything and lose it all. And
that's what we about to do, y'all. And not that we ain't nothing, right? Because that's bullshit, right? We definitely something, but we definitely starting from down here. Like I tell people all the time, especially with this radio, y'all see Beyonka Studios in the back of you, and this is real. Like my kids spray painted each and every letter that's on this wall right now, and I swear, stepping out on faith like this and saying I'm gonna do this on my own was not easy, but I am so enjoying the journey of greatness because this is what it is. It's the journey of greatness, and you know, even for you, like you know, you going up on your 1 year doing radio. I'll be doing radio for 1 year in November. So it's the reason why God had us meet. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like these platforms, don't get me wrong, I love platforms, but like that's your dream, that's not my dream. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm here for it. I will never knock anybody. It's people that have done me wrong, it's people that have crossed me. Especially in this industry, it's not right. It's not right at all. And coming from somebody like I come from a family where I don't need for anything. Right. And then I meet these people who have had nothing and they like, oh, we grinding and we trying to do this and we need these platforms. So they can be so cutthroat, so angry, so bitter. I've never experienced that, but we all going for the same goal. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like go, go, go. Where I view it and I'm like, people are evil. There's some evil people in the world, but I mean, it is what it is. It makes you, it breaks you. I can say, starting off when I did radio, I started on BBC, online radio. That was an amazing journey. I can say that. I really honestly can say that. Ups, downs, sideways. That was an amazing journey. And I met so many people. There's so many people in Baltimore that are doing things and people sleep on them. Like, it's terrible to sleep on people.
You know,
don't sleep on anybody. You never know who you sit next to. I tell people that all the time.
Yeah, it's not really, I just got to correct you with the right. Because it's not really that radio is my dream. TV is my dream. Like the talk show is my dream, which is why I just keep going back and forth with Beyonka's Playhouse radio / talk show, because it started as a radio show, now it's a talk, so it's like in between, which or whatever. But the talk show part is my dream. But of course, as we met, I told you, I've definitely endured the dirty side of this industry. And it's just immediate. It's an industry, and it's ironic because when I first came into the industry, I was thinking like, oh, this is cute. This is cute. This is fun. I didn't think that it was going to be as big as it is. And I really did not expect for it to be as doggy dog as it is. Like, you mean to tell me that y'all really trying to kill each other in here? Like, y'all really trying to bring each other down? That y'all really trying to hurt each other's feelings? That y'all really trying to, like, why? Like, why when we could all as one be united? Y'all know my word, y'all, unitized. We could be unitized. Like, why is everybody against everybody and dogging everybody and hurting everybody and being bitter? Like, why?
And that's why I say I appreciate the start. I got like Joe, he gave me my start on Small Talk. I appreciate it. This was a simple phone call. Like, I lied to you not. Like, I need a co-host and I know nobody else other than you. I want you. I never did radio. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna try it. It was like, no, I need you and I see it. Some people have a vision for things like this, but I used to talk about this all the time when I was little. So it's like, how did he know that was me? Yeah. But I can say, like I said, the platform that I started on, amazing people. Shout out to Brenda G had the Industry Weekly. She just did away with the Industry Weekly radio and turned into the Industry Weekly entertainment. So, like, I mean, everybody around me, we took turns. We would be on each other's shows. My story's a little different. They helped me. I know them for forever. That's cool. But, I mean, it gets wild.
What is it that you would change, if anything, about your journey that you've had so far?
Anything I would change? That's a good question, because nothing, not radio, not life, not my career, my first career, which is teaching. I wouldn't change anything.
Okay.
And I say that because I feel like life is about lessons. Lessons that turn into blessings. Anything I've ever been through that went left or went wrong or appeared to be wrong to everybody else, that made me. Like, I'd say it's weird. I don't know how. I don't know where this came from, but I understand that's growth. You know what I mean? Like, everything I've been through is love. That's the weirdest thing I ever encountered. Love.
Wow. Okay. Where do you aspire to be? Like, in the next couple of months to a year, where is it that you're looking to be?
So I plan my life really well. Like, I really do. So I'm into that. I'm really big on that. Next month, is it a month or year? Wait a minute, where we at?
Ain't no matter. Like, but you moving forward in the forward journey that you have.
Next year, I'll do year. I'll definitely say, like I said, I'm teaching, so I'll definitely be teaching full time. Doing my kids' events, after school programs, things of that nature. So what most people don't know is I took a little break from radio, but I had to secure that bag. Teaching is a whole nother war. It's a war zone right now. We're losing out on money. They're firing teachers left and right. People that had so mmany years in, they had all these degrees. They're being told to take cuts because they messed up money. Yeah. When really we were told the money was supposed to go to the casino. Money was supposed to pay us. It's not happening. They told us that, but it didn't happen. So it's I definitely want to teach but you have to have a passion for what you do. I would teach for free.
Yeah.
I don't care if I didn't get paid. I would teach for absolutely nothing. Like I would go to work every day and get paid nothing.
That's definitely a passion for what you do.
Right, but then on the radio side, so I mean, I love radio too, but like you said, mine is just not radio. It's media. It's music. I went to school for music, middle school, high school, college. I went to school for music. I love music. I write plays. So I write, direct, put on my own plays. I do all kinds of things. So I feel like there's no limit to what I can do on the media side.
Okay.
Anything.
Okay. So
you can go. Like to every day we can be.
So other than teaching, what are you doing right now? Because I saw you had a little, some other things going on.
Ooh, I always have something going on, like some kids events. I'm big on kids events. I wrote 2 books. I plan on having collector books, which are going to be called Sister for Sister.
Okay.
And those are inspired by my daughters. They're sisters, only 2 girls I have. And yeah, they'll be collectors, so it'll be different versions. I just finished one, a dentist journey. So, but they're children's collectors books, so you'll see them. And I plan to publish my first one in September. Okay. I have 2 of them written out. They go to school. Polly goes to school, and the other one is their first trip to the dentist. Really weird because these are true stories. These are my real kids. So I mean, like I said, it's no.
That's the best kind of stories. That's the best kind of stories. You know, like we doing Beyonka's Playhouse. It's all raw.
It's real.
It's real.
So yeah, everything, children's books, plays. I was just talking to someone yesterday. I did a play, maybe in like 2009. We're trying to bring that back. We bring that back.
What kind of play was it?
Oh my goodness, we did the Berry Gordy story. So you know, everybody does like Motown, but in my eyes, I saw Berry Gordy a little different. So I did Motown, the Berry Gordy story, and then you know, people like idolize Marilyn Monroe. I don't. I idolize Dorothy Dandridge.
Yay!
Dorothy is like my girl. Like, I feel like I lived through her. Like, she's like my secret grandmother. Like Dorothy Dandridge, that's my girl. I love her. I
promote her all the time
Dorothy
on my
on
my page. So I have a page called Obsessions with Playhouse Dolls, and I promote her all the time on there.
So Dorothy is like, that's like my alter.
You know what made me research her? Somebody said to me one day, it was like, you know, these women idolizing Marilyn Monroe when Marilyn Monroe idolized Dorothy Dandridge. So I researched her, and when I found her, I was like, oh my God, like what is like I could not believe it. Like, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful. I read her story, you know, and I just became a little bit obsessed with her. So I was like, oh,
like I mean, I'm like beyond obsessed. I would get her name tattooed, like that's how I feel, and I just. That's my thing. So I always wanted to act, like acting, singing, dancing. That's my thing. So now I'm on the big side. I ain't doing no dancing. I will act, but I'll sing for forever. Sing the heavens come. But the thing is, like Dorothy is me. So I'll write, I'll produce, I'll put on a production. I'll do all that, and I feel like she gave me my inspiration. Really.
Okay. So if you guys have not seen who Dorothy Dandridge is, make sure you Google her tonight, especially all of our beautiful Black women. Google her tonight. Yes, watch her movie. Halle Berry did her thing. Oh my God. It's amazing how much Halle Berry looks like Dorothy. You know, like seriously, I mean, it freaks me out sometimes how much these actors look like the person that they're playing, and she really got enrolled for her. So you guys definitely need to Google her. You know, if you love Marilyn Monroe, if you love Marilyn Monroe, take the time to check out Dorothy Dandridge and really see who she is. Because I even was thinking, like, you know what? Maybe we need to set the trend. Because everybody is trending beyond Marilyn Monroe. So I was like, maybe I'm big on posters. I always have posters of myself all around my house, right? Because I just believe, like, we idolize anybody, we gotta idolize ourselves. Right. So I was thinking, like, maybe I should start putting up some pictures of Dorothy. That way, you know, other women will start to see, like, oh, okay, wow, let me just idolize her too. And not idolize her in a way of worship. Keep calm, because I know some of the people that's watching are like, well, you can't worship anybody. not to worship her, but just acknowledge her, because acknowledgement on great women, especially great Black women, is important, I think, especially for our daughters, you know. So, you guys, I want to say thank you so much. You guys have been tuning in to Beyonka's Playhouse tonight, and you've been watching the show and commenting and sharing and inviting friends, I'm sure. I hope anyway. So I want to say thank you, and shout out to my guest, my special guest, Miss Kiara. She is so beautiful and so awesome, and it's been so nice to have her in the Playhouse. I'm sure she'll be back to join us again. So you guys make sure that you stay tuned. If you have not already shared the show, please share the show. Please like the show. And please tell all your friends and family about Beyonka's Playhouse. And make sure you're tuning in on Thursday. We have couple therapies Thursday. And this Thursday's topic is, keeping the passion alive in your relationship. So we'll be talking about everything from the music you need to play sometimes, to how to set the mood, to what you should wear, you know, things that you can do to keep the passion alive in your relationships, because, you know, relationships get boring after a certain time. You're doing the same old, and you know, you wondering why he or she is wandering. Is because you're doing absolutely nothing. So we're going to try to help you out a little bit in that area. So make sure you're tuned in Thursday for Couple Therapies Thursday on Beyonka's Playhouse. And Saturday, we have Mr. CEO Cyrix, who is an artist right here out of Baltimore and one of my good friends. He's coming through the Playhouse to tell us about his new project that he's been working on. I think it's called The Cook Up. If it's not, then damn it, shoot me. But no, don't shoot me for real, because it's Baltimore. But definitely stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in to Beyonka's Playhouse Talk Show, and we will see you on Thursday. Good night.